Saints punt deep in their own territory. Spanish Fort's Jacob Godfrey fields it at the 35-yard line. Look at him go. What a run back. He returns this one all the way for a touchdown. Let's take a look at the next play of the week. Bayside's Zach Kittrell. He's going to keep it up the middle, bounces it back to the outside, right towards us. He's gone. The 53-yard touchdown, and 1st and 10 starts now. With 1 week down, Spanish Fort came into tonight 1-0 against a St. Paul's team that took its first loss in 16 games last week. The Saints looking to right the ship tonight. It's our Fox 10 Game of the Week. The Saints finished last season winning the 5A state championship. In 9 years under head coach Steve Mass, St. Paul's has been dominant, going 102-22 overall. They also led the all-time series against Spanish Fort. The Saints looking to extend that lead and right the ship tonight. The Toros started off the season strong last week with a win and have nothing but a state championship of their own as a goal. It was a non-region game, but a win tonight would put Spanish Fort at 2-0 and give them the confidence needed to reach that goal. Two of the top teams in the area going at it tonight for our Game of the Week. Dacian Smith joins us live from E.E. Delaney Stadium. So Dacian, this had all the makings for a real shootout tonight on Old Shell Road.
Hey, Hustlin' Hal, it really did. A packed house, expecting that shootout. We talked earlier, we went through how last year's game did come down to the wire, 17-14 win by St. Paul's. However, this game tonight, not exactly the same.
St. Paul's superheroes hoping to smash the Toros in this matchup of Region 1 powerhouses. Spanish Fort takes over after a St. Paul's punt, and the offense would start fast. Jacob Godfrey takes it on the end around, spins out of a tackle, and breaks off a big first down deep into Saints territory. 2 plays later, Brendan Bird finds tight end Cooper Wilson up the middle for the touchdown. Toros out to an early 7-0 lead. On to the second quarter, Saints with the ball. John Holliday fakes the handoff, rolls out, and hits tight end Jack Stowers for an easy touchdown. The point after is good, and we're all tied up at 7. 3rd down for the Toros on their next drive. Bird unloads a beauty to Godfrey, who hauls it in at the Saints' 37-yard line. Toros advance to the 2-yard line, where Bird takes it straight through the defense on the QB keep to give his team the lead back. Spanish Fort not slowing down at all. 10 seconds left in the first half, 2nd and goal. Bird calls his own number again. He runs it in for his 3rd touchdown on the night, and the Toros take a commanding 3-touchdown lead into halftime. And let's take a look at that final score. The Toros really poured it on in the second half. They run away with this one 42-7 to improve to 2-0 on this season after a dominating win on the road. And speaking of which, we caught up with Toros head coach Ben Blackman, who talked about just how hard it is to come into a place like this and get such a convincing win.
And anytime you come to St. Paul's and play and you beat them, and at their place, it's tough, and they're a little young this year, but they're going to bounce back. They got a good team. You'll see them make some room, improvement down the road, and they'll be a tough team in their region in the playoffs. They always are in 5A. So, hats off to Coach Mass. They got a good football team, and but for us, we just got to continue to prove each week.
Next week, taking on Gulf Shores, hoping to get to 3-0. So that's it for us from E.E. Delaney Stadium. Hustlin' Hal, how'd the rest of the night go?
All right, Dacian, great job out there. Brandon Bird of the Toros looking like the real deal here early in the season. As Dacian said, they'll hit the road again next week, start region play in Gulf Shores. Yeah, so that's also Williamson. Spanish Fort, will take on Williamson, and let's get on to some other action. Baker Hornets stung UMS Hornets last week, shutting out the Bulldogs offense. Impressive, but it didn't get any easier. Theodore came in tonight riding high off week 1 win over Saraland. Let's take it out to Hornet Field, checking out the highlights there. Kirsten Rogers, you saw the long run late in the second quarter for a TD, and then Rogers, Wildcat, takes it from 3 yards, 17-29 Theodore leading at half. Baker tries a long pass, but nearly picked by Cameron Pruitt there. Theodore, yep, he's trying the Wildcat again right here in the third quarter. Snap goes high. Rogers recovers, but tackled almost immediately, setting up punting situation. Theodore, in a close one, takes this one, goes to 2-0, 36-31 over Baker. And here we go on to, got Davidson visiting Daphne, the student section, looking for a good one. Trojans action right here. Daphne's first possession, they'll pitch it out to Tyler Bradley, who gets to the edge, turns on the Jets. Now he gets rocked at the goal line, but it was in for the touchdown, 7-0 Trojans. Now another handoff to Bradley, who makes a couple of nifty moves. He gets a quick 20 yards. Gotta love that. Later in the drive, Caden Pierce, quarterback, throws a beautiful deep ball over the middle, number 6 for 6 more points. The extra point would make that 14-0 Daphne in the first quarter, and Daphne goes on and commandingly wins this game 54-14 over the Warriors. Moving on, Greenville at Blunt. And we got a patriotic night here for the Blunt Leopards. Greenville quarterback Andre Davidson throws a pass on the first possession. It's picked off by Quintarius Hannon. Blunt, great job there. Second highlight here, we have a step up this play. Freddie Davis, Blunt throws a pass to Jerry Brand for the TD. That's 6-0. Blunt leads in the first quarter. Later in the first quarter, Andre Davidson, Greenville, throws another interception, this time to Tyler Beverly of Blunt. Still 6-0 first quarter action, but this one goes to a final. Greenville comes back and gets the Leopards 14-12 in the end. Now, Williamson visiting Faith Academy tonight. And starting here early in the game, Colton Wood of Faith, he'll hit Shamer James. A long run here, and it's tackled hard at the end. Then we got Faith driving, trying to tie this up at 7. The snap goes over Wood's head. He recovers after a big loss. Then we've got a pass, trying to make something happen, but no, we've got an interception. Orrin Wilson, the junior, has the big pick there at 7-0 at half, but this goes on. Faith will pull it out 13-7 at the final. Now, coming up, 2 games from last night. Phillip Rivers' coaching debut for St. Michael's, and can the Foley Lions make it to 2-0 for the first time in 5 years? Those highlights and scores from around the region when we come back.
The First and 10 scoreboard is sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union.
All right, welcome back. The Cats and Dogs square off as the UMS Bulldogs host the Leopards of Mobile Christian. Can UMS bounce back at home from a Week 1 loss? Let's head out to Irvin S. Cooper Stadium and see. Mayor Sandy Stimson on hands. Gets the honorary coin flip. On to the action, Mobile Christian. Quarterback Miguel Camboy fumbles the ball, and UMS Wright takes over. UMS Wright up 3-0 at the second, and Cole Blaylock is moving the ball to get Bulldogs in scoring position. Then Barton Elliott connects with John Irwin, who makes a man miss, gets the TD, and UMS Wright rolls in this one 31-0. On to Hillcrest Evergreen at Viger. Hillcrest will capitalize on an opportunity given to them by Viger. See a TD run here by Willis Likely. Then we've got a pick. Big pick by Robert Baldwin, gets the Jaguars into good field position. Viger goes on to win this one 25-14, the final. Then we've got Houston Academy at Bayside. Bayside took last week off. They canceled because of weather. And here we go. We've got late second. Bayside already up. Nothing for Houston Academy driving. He throws a tip ball. It's intercepted. Bayside's Davis Kane looks to turn into 6, but no, a flag brings it back. The Pirates Deja vu all over again. Pass tipped in the air. They come down with it. Davis Kane again for his second pick. And then a couple plays later, Zach Kittrell keeps it up the middle. You saw this one in the play of the week. Bounces it back outside. 53 yards to the touchdown. Up 28-0. And they'll win this one handily. 28-6. And then on to McIntosh, St. Michael's last night. Former NFL quarterback Phillip Rivers making his official coaching debut. Didn't take the Cardinals long to get it going. Ezra Sexton takes the handoff, slips up the middle, makes it to the end zone for the first score of the game. Then it worked so well, why not try it again? Next drive, the Cardinals, Sexton takes the handoff again. Second touchdown of the day. Very next drive, the Cardinals, they're going to stick to the ground game. Bray Green takes the end around, and it's all speed from there. Dives across the goal line. St. Michael's dominates this one, 49-0, the final there. And then we had Foley visiting Murphy. Foley trying to get to 2-0. Big Cats going at it at Ladd. Murphy's Jamani Jackson sacking Foley quarterback Garrett Tynes for a loss in the second quarter. Foley's defense back. Ty Roper takes the handoff, rushes in for the touchdown there in the third. The final in this one, Foley 20, Murphy 0. Some other scores, Alma Bryant 28-12 tonight. And that was a great way to finish this up. Another week in the books. What a night of football it was. And we want to thank you for joining us for all the fun. Join us every week right here on First and 10 for the best in high school football highlights.